Hi everyone, this is Matthias here from Kinu Coaching. Today I want to share with you a little bit of information regarding fermented foods and why they are so important to be included in your daily routines, your daily rituals, or your daily habits, and in all your meals if possible. In particular, I will be talking about sauerkraut, which is one of my favorites and it's so versatile. You can use it in mostly everything. And so, how do fermented foods work? And we'll use the example of sauerkraut. So, sauerkraut is made from cabbage. You can use red or green cabbage. In this example, I have used the green cabbage. And it's very, very, very simple to make. You just need your hands, the shredded cabbage, and a little bit of salt. The proportion of cabbage and salt I use is a quarter of a cabbage for a teaspoon of salt, and I prefer to use the Himalayan salt or the Celtic sea salt. Are very, very good options. So what happens is, with your bare hands and clean hands, you massage the shredded cabbage with the salt, and that will start releasing a lot of liquid, and until you'll have enough liquid to basically more liquid than cabbage, and then you pour everything into a mason jar like this one. Yeah, and it's very important to tamper down, to push down all the contents so that the liquid is above, or the other way around, the cabbage is below the liquid surface. Yeah, and then you make sure you put another jar, smaller one that can fit inside the big one, filled with water, so you can keep the pressure on, ensuring that all the cabbage stays below the water surface. Yeah, and that way you avoid any sort of moldy reaction. And then you put a piece of cloth, and you put a rubber band just to keep it tight. Yeah, but you need to let it breathe, because it will be releasing a lot of carbon dioxide, and you don't want your jar to burst. And anyway, so the way it works, you don't need to add anything else but what I've just mentioned, the cabbage and the salt, because bacteria are already living on the cabbage leaves. And what happens is that you create the right conditions for them to thrive, basically, and they will be eating all the sugars in the cabbage, and they will be releasing a few byproducts, like for example lactic acid and carbon dioxide. Again, that's why you need to put a cloth and not a proper lid on top of it, otherwise it may burst. But what happened with the lactic acid is that it will start turning the environment more acidic, until eventually these bacteria will die out, and this is like almost magic. They will be replaced by those bacteria that actually benefit us. So I'm talking about lactobacillus species, and these bacteria will continue consuming all the sugars present, which is actually great, because for example in my case, I can digest cabbage very well. I get bloated and I feel very uncomfortable, and however, because the bacteria in the case of sauerkraut have already digested all the sugars, I can eat it with no problems. And what happens next is that you start consuming this on a daily basis, or at least on a regular basis, and the bacteria or your gut will be populated with good bacteria that will aid in the process of, for example, manufacturing vitamin K, vitamin C. It will help you also with the digestion of lactose and some proteins, lots of different processes, and they are also our gut flora. They are also the first filter before the immune system gets activated. So if you have a good and healthy population of gut flora in your digestive tract, then it's very unlikely you'll have skin reactions or any chronic autoimmune condition will probably be avoided, because again, it keeps the immune system settled, away from overreactions basically. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share with you. If you have any questions, please write me an email, or leave me a message on my website kinu.com.au. And yeah, anything you would like to discuss related to eating clean, how to lose weight without necessarily starving yourself, and many other health related matters that you can basically fix with eating the foods that are right for you. So stay tuned and take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.